welcome back to my channel and welcome to my special subscribers. My name is Melanie. It's good to have you here. And to all of my long-time subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. If you're new to my channel, I make simple plant-based meals for you to try at home. So whether you're starting out on your plant-based journey or you just need some meat-free meal ideas, this channel is for you. I was raised on a whole food plant-based diet. In fact, when I was about 4 years old, my mother transitioned from being vegetarian to fully plant-based, and I've continued this diet with my own children. If you're a single parent like me, you might worry about plant-based diets being expensive, but I can assure you it doesn't have to be, and it's all about making wise choices when it comes to healthy eating. In this video, I want to share 6 reasons to switch to a plant-based diet. You may already have your own motivations for considering a plant-based diet, but before I dive into my top 6 reasons, let's first take a look at the typical Western diet. The Western diet is known for having a lot of processed foods, red meats, refined grains, added sugars and unhealthy fats like trans and saturated fats. It usually includes small amounts of fruits, vegetables and whole grains, but is high in salt while lacking important nutrients like vitamins, minerals and fibre. Number 1 is improved heart health. A whole food plant-based diet is rich in fibre, antioxidants and healthy fats, which help to lower cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, stroke, improves overall cardiovascular health and also prevents the build-up of plaque in the arteries. There is a report by the British Heart Foundation which notes that plant-based diets play a significant role in reducing heart disease. The report emphasises the benefits of fibre-rich plant foods in maintaining cardiovascular health, preventing heart attacks and strokes. Number 2, reduce risk of chronic disease. A plant-based diet has been linked to lowering the risk of chronic disease, such as type 2 diabetes, obesity, and certain types of cancer. The high fibre content helps to regulate blood sugar, while antioxidants and phytonutrients protect the cells from damage. Number 3, weight management. A whole food plant-based diet is naturally lower in calories and higher in nutrients. Whole food plant-based foods are filling, making it easier to reduce calorie intake without feeling deprived. A study published in the Journal of General Internal Medicine by researchers from the University of Warwick found that plant-based diets were effective for weight loss, with participants on these diets losing more weight over time than those on omnivorous diets. Number 4, better digestive health. Whole food plant-based diets provide high amounts of dietary fibre, which is important and directly maintains a healthy gut. Fibre supports regular bowel movement, fosters beneficial gut bacteria, and reduces the risk of digestive disorders such as colorectal cancer. A report by Cancer Research UK highlighted that diets high in fibre, particularly from a whole food plant-based diet, are linked to a reduced risk of colorectal cancer. It also pointed out that increasing fibre intake by 10 grams per day could reduce the risk of bowel cancer by 10%, thus underscoring the importance of a plant-based diet for digestive health. Number 5, diet and mood. Diet can influence our mood, mental health and overall cognitive function. Several mechanisms link what we eat to brain chemistry, inflammation and, as mentioned before, gut health, which in turn can affect mood. A plant-based diet rich in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts and seeds has been associated with lower rates of depression and anxiety. A 2019 study published in BMJ titled Nutrition, Prevention and Health found that plant-based diets, particularly those rich in green, leafy vegetables, lentils and legumes, which are high in folate, were associated with a lower prevalence of depression. Folate plays a key role in the synthesis of serotonin, a neurotransmitter involved in mood regulation. An article written in the Harvard Health blog called Gut Feelings: How Food Affects Your Mood states, "What we eat, especially foods that contain chemical additives and ultra-processed foods, affects our gut environment and increases our risk of diseases. Ultra-processed foods contain substances extracted from food, such as sugar and starch, added from food constituents, hydrogenated fats, or made in a lab, flavour enhancers or food colourings. It's important to know that ultra-processed foods such as fast foods are manufactured to be extra tasty by the use of such ingredients or additives and are cost-effective to the consumer. These foods are very common in the typical Western diet. Some examples of processed foods are canned foods, sugar-coated dry fruits, and salty, meaty products. Some examples of ultra-processed foods are soda, sugary or savoury packed snack foods, packed breads, buns and pastries, fish or chicken nuggets, and instant noodle soups. Number 6, ethical. There are several ethical reasons to adopt a plant-based diet, one of which is related to animal welfare and the potential impact of consuming animal products on human health. Animals raised for food are sometimes administered hormones to accelerate their growth and increase production. These hormones may remain in the system, which raises concerns that they could be passed on to humans when consuming, potentially leading to health issues such as hormone imbalance or other health problems. Moreover, animals naturally produce hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which are involved in stress responses and various metabolic functions. During the slaughter process, animals often experience significant stress, leading to elevated levels of these stress hormones in their bloodstream. Some research suggests that consuming meat with high levels of stress-related hormones could potentially affect human health, particularly by influencing the human body's own stress responses or contributing to hormonal imbalances. These factors, along with broader concerns about animal welfare and environmental sustainability, provide a strong ethical argument for considering a plant-based diet. Transitioning from a meat-based diet to a whole food plant-based diet can be a rewarding but gradual process. And here are some tips I want to share with you to make the switch smoothly. Number 1, start small. Incorporate more plant-based meals to your diet a few days a week. Try simple swaps like veggie stir-fries, lentil soups, or salads with beans. This will help your palate adjust to new flavours and textures. Number 2, try meatless Mondays as an easy way to start eating plant-based foods. Number 3, find plant-based alternatives for your favourite dishes. You don't have to give up your favourite meals. Replace meat in tacos with lentils or beans and swap out dairy milk for almond or oat milk, and use tofu or tempeh as protein sources in stir-fries and salads. Tip 4, experiment with hearty vegetables and grains that provide a similar texture to meat, like mushrooms, chickpeas, walnuts, and seitan. Tip 5, a whole food plant-based diet emphasises whole and processed foods over processed vegan options like mock meats. Make vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts and seeds the cornerstone of your meals. Tip 6, shop the perimeter of the grocery store where fresh produce and whole foods are typically located to avoid processed items. Number 8, aim for a variety of plant-based protein sources to meet your daily needs. Combining grains with legumes can ensure you're getting complete proteins. Tip 9, transition gradually. Reduce meat slowly instead of cutting out all animal products at once. Try reducing your intake of red meat first, then gradually cut out poultry, fish and dairy. This slow transition helps ease the dietary change and allows your body to adjust. Number 10, try crowding out meat by increasing the portion sizes of your plant-based foods, which makes it really easy to reduce meat without feeling deprived. Tip 11, meal prep and plan ahead. When you plan ahead your meals in advance, ensure you have the ingredients and recipes ready to go, preventing last-minute cravings for meat-based products. Having prepared meals and snacks on hand will make the transition easier. Tip 12, cook large batches of plant-based meals like soups, stews or grain bowls that you can freeze or eat throughout the week. Tip 13, this is important, educate yourself on nutrients. It's really important to ensure you're getting key nutrients like B12, iron, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids. While a whole food plant-based diet is nutrient rich, some nutrients like B12 may need to be supplemented. Tip 14, eat fortified foods such as plant-based milks or nutritional yeast, and consider taking a B12 supplement, adding them to your meals. Tip 15, experiment with new flavours and cuisines. Explore new plant-based recipes and cuisines like Indian, Mediterranean or Ethiopian. This will keep your meals exciting and diverse. Tip 16, use herbs, spices and homemade sauces to enhance the flavour of your dishes. Tip 17, stay patient and flexible. Transitioning to a whole food plant-based diet is a personal journey that can take time. Be patient with yourself and allow for flexibility. It's okay if you don't go 100% plant-based immediately. The goal is long-term. And last but not least, celebrate small wins and be kind to yourself as you transition. By making gradual, manageable changes and experimenting with new foods, you will find it easier to adopt a whole food plant-based diet while still enjoying satisfying, delicious meals. I hope you found this video helpful. All of the references I have mentioned can be found in the description below. I hope you will be able to join me next time as we dive back into making simple plant-based meals. Take care, bye.